deal? What's up, everybody? Everybody. How we doing? All good? Good. How was the drive in? Better than I deserve? Don't say that. Deserve the best. Deserve the best. Alright. How many we got in here? Almost 300. Yeah, we can do analysis. Analyses. So let's. How lovely was it yesterday? Remember we were coming up yesterday? Sounds like, are you bearish? Like we were right here on the top wick during Asian session. Right? I forgot who it was. Why are you bearish? Right here. And like, why are you bearish? We're creating a bullish pattern. It's like, oh, well, see, this is why I was bearish. And I think I even said 2040. We're heading to 2040. Ay. Anyway, chat. I'm still bearish today. We still closed below the 4-hour range. The daily range. Below this daily support 2044.5. So I'm thinking we'll make our way down to at least fill the previous daily wick, around 100 pips down. Today, sometime before 5 p.m. tomorrow. Now, 4-hour. Let's see. The 4-hour is printed bullish here, the previous 4-hour. And where did it print bullish? So we probably need to come up and make a steeper top wick. Yeah, we held support here. And the 4-hour should be coming up to these areas at around 2049. So, let's jump down to the hourly. Top-down analysis. Give me my toolbar back. Sorry, click out of my toolbar. Anyway. The hourly, on the other hand, looks interesting in its own way here. Okay, perfect. Okay, we should be able to spend our evening between 2047 and 2031. We break past them, so be it. I mean, we'll adjust. But for now, these are our major levels here. And we'll be making our way towards one of them. As the great Nexus once said, mark my words. What I'm looking for at this current moment, if we're able to drive up, I honestly, I would love to tap these areas around 2044 and start coming down. If we are able to do that on this hourly, I would be very interested. So this is what I want this candle to look like, right? I want it to come up, tap this area roughly. As you can see across the board, it's a nice rejection area where wicks reject off of to come down. So if we can tap that area across the board and then not just flip, but break the lows, I would be interested in a position right here. If we are able to do that on this candle, if we're able to come up to 44 and then break the lows on this current hourly, and I believe that will be the 4-hour flip as well. Yep, that would be a 4-hour flip because we kind of ranged around here since market opened, so maybe that'll jumpstart us for a small move down. Okay, because I believe we need to make a bottom wick here regardless to drive up. I think we'll hold support here for a little while throughout the session at the very least. Clear. So let's pay attention. Let's see if we're able to break the highs here. You knew 2032 was incoming. W. Do you reset your win-loss each year? Yeah, we just reset it yesterday, and since then we're 79, 20, and 38. Bro, I like the video of Don Woe where he mentioned that in a trend he doesn't look for liquidity, but in a range he wouldn't want liquidity to first be taken out. He would want, yes. In a trend, you don't look for a massive candle to fucking come up here and tap 2048. You realize where the most recent market drives came from, right? But you also you're establishing a range here, right? The market was trending down, but now you've held, right? You've held a support, you've gotten resistance here, so now you're in a range. You probably need to grab orders outside this range, somewhere here or somewhere here, before going anywhere, right? You probably need to come up here to come down here, or to come down here before come up there. Right, you're creating a range, but in a market that was coming down this morning, that's when I came on, I was like, this is one of the simpler moves because it's a trending market, and you're just looking for the pullback on a trending market, not a range. Looks, my friend, hello, Luna Mana. How are you? Fixed lots. Smoke one at all times. Eddie's a walking W. At the moment, he's a sitting W. Just wondering, do you take daily global economic data as reference indication? Yes. Like indication like of me determining of my move? No, like I pay attention to it and use it just as a reference in the back of my head as an extra confluence with what I'm doing, or as a like an alarm. Pay attention and be careful. Maybe stay out of the market till it settles down. I honestly believe that price was going to drop down 5, 20, 30, but I guess what I was too early, left before I lost any more money, lost about. Don't concentrate on the money. Just concentrate on winning the next trade. And that's it. You anticipate sells on this hour candle. Can you please explain the setup? I anticipate sells if we're able to break the previous hourly highs. I want the previous hourly highs to be broken. If we are not able to come up and grab orders here, I'm not interested in sells here. I believe if we do break the lows and we are to come down, either this hourly or the next hourly, which is the next 4 hour as well, will come up and create steeper highs for a drive. What was the average stop lot size? You based the lot size on? Yeah, 100 pips. 130, 140. This week it's been Asian pullback, London drive, New York finishes the move. Yep. That's London and New York have been very clean. I've been kind of jelly. I've been peanut butter and jelly watching the London and New York session. Oh, I traded them, but they were fun to stream. They were definitely fun. How's the new players coming along? I don't know. I spent like a few hours today looking for stuff. I didn't like anything. Can you explain offer entries? Yeah, very rare. They're typically done to finish the move. If I see a 4 hour driving for the close, but it doesn't reach its resistance or its support where it's driving to. A lot of times, if it's like 10 or 12 pips to get there, I'll take it off the rip, understanding we just might come up and tap it and reject right away. So I'm very quick with it. Shit, bro, might as well shoot for 1,000 pips stop loss. On gang. Shit. Oh. Yesterday was insane. What did you catch, Wix? What do you mean? Yesterday Asian session, we got nothing. This morning, New York session, if that's yesterday for you. This morning I had a few positions. I had 2 positions between 2 different trades. I had 56 pips. You trading same strategy? Like, no, we don't have a strategy. Just done is done. Wix is Wix. We have our own perspectives. And we both understand, you know, candles and technical analysis, and we have a similar approach. But there's no us, there's no we, there's you, there's me, there's everyone else. So even market is in a trend and it creates a range, well, it's either in a trend or it creates a range. If it creates a range in a trend, that means it created a range on a smaller time frame. So should you look for liquidity to be taken out? Yes, on the smaller time frame. That's the only way you can range in a trending market. If you're ranging on a 5-minute while the 30 or the hourlies are coming down, right? Or you're ranging on a 15. So then you would go to the 15 or the 5, and that's where you would look for liquidity to be taken out. Do you journal? Yeah, it's called MT5 history. Do I spend an extra half hour out of my day copying over what the MT5 says right after I lived through it? Not anymore. Please fix your RGB light. It looks empty. Let's give it a try, chat. I have it unplugged. Let's give it a try. Plug it in, plug it in. Well, try to give you the light. That's what the L in light stands for. How about new? Ask Alexa to turn it on? No, so I got rid of that bitch. Gold digging ass. Took a fat rip from a Volcano 3000. That's dope. You have the bag for it? Tell me you got the little parachute bag. You just fall asleep hugging it and smoking away. No, you have your own strategy, bro, but do you fancy taking a few minutes for me to show you something while we wait? Did that shit just blink? Yo! Do it again. Come on, Lee! Come on! Do it. Yo, come on. Nah. You don't want to do it. Can you explain the 15-minute chart, please, bro? I took a sell at 2031 as we're closing below all the ranges, then price just drove up. 2031? Where did you close below all the ranges? I have a support here. That's funny. I just finished watching Rush Hour. I like it when in the end, at the end of the second one, the dude falls off like a scaffold, and Chris Tucker runs over and he's like, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Oh man. Wait. The font under your webcam would look dope as fuck on a hoodie. Yes. Uh-oh, hold on, chat. Wix 12 is here. Rush Hour bloopers are goated, yeah. They making 4 this year? No way. That's crazy. Hey, close my office door, please. Hold on. Oh, as soon as I get up, she did it. Looking breedable. Okay, alright. Did we break the highs here? We did, huh? This is interesting. But am I convinced? No. Wow, this is a 40 pip range here. I didn't even realize this, right? 30 pips. Huh. Took a sell at 2031, lost 50 pips at stop loss, then went back down to 2031. That was 100 pips ago. It's done with. I feel you, Mr. Benjamin. But stop living in the past. Was there a lesson there? Hope you under-risked. Hope you didn't over-risk. Do you understand where you could have done better? Maybe you could have approached it with a different perspective. Maybe there was nothing wrong with your overall analysis. Yo, that was wild. You guys hear me? Yeah? Alright, yeah, because my mic just shut off for a second. Overall, the headset just shut off for a second. It was wild. We break 4-hour highs. No, I 20. I said I'm looking for 2044. I'm just not convinced here. See, what would happen before is I would take a sell here, and we realizing that the areas that we drove from previously were never tapped, right? Where the market drives from. And what would happen is I would get entered right here on the flip, right? Market would give me 3-4 pips or 2 pips, right? And we do this, come down, like we're breaking the lows, and then boom, all of a sudden we broke the lows and we have a bottom wick and there's a support there on the smaller time frame. And I'm like, fuck me. Why didn't I see it? Right? So either we're gonna tap the areas that we need, or we're gonna close on a higher time frame in the direction that we need, which if we're looking for a bearish move here, let's close bearish on the higher time frame, the hourly or the 4. The hourly is already closed bearish, but weak, really weak bearish. So let's get a stronger bearish closure. Maybe this hourly can hold. And maybe if the 4-hour closed bearish here, then maybe the next 4-hour comes up, makes the... So be patient, right? Get what you're looking for, or take nothing at all. Only saying that because someone else said they took a set 2031. Maybe you guys are looking at the same thing and maybe you're misinterpreting something. Maybe something in the charts is being misinterpreted. And if it's both of you doing that, maybe it's like a common misinterpretation. Once here gets slipped, if you get slipped, just stick to your original plan, just according to new entry, a stop loss B. I've been slipped like big pips before, and if it's like, you'll be able to tell, but like my last slippage of like 20 or 30 pips, I closed out immediately. It got slipped and I closed it right away. But like 5-6 pips, I'm okay with it. That's fine. Depending on the range, right? 10 pip range, I'm not cool with 5-6 pips and 2 pips of fucking, or 3 pips of spread. No, obviously. Time travel on the weekends. Only on the weekends. Cause like, who the fucking do that shit on a weekday, yo?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta trade. Appreciate the answer. Gotcha. I'm only here to mute wicks. And to type that. Can you explain why you wouldn't take a sell here? I just did, because it didn't tap areas where I see the market driving from. I see the market coming up here to drive down. I see a resistance formed right there. I see all these wicks. So ideally, the common denominator between all of them, right, this area. So I want a bearish candle. This was a bullish closure. You know, I need a wick to come up there and then flip bearish, and then I'll take that. Let me in. I'm not telling you can't drive down. I'm telling you not yet. Well, not yet for me. And realize where we are in the markets right now. Like if we're seeing this pull back and range for a few sessions, like that's where we are. That's the market cycle right now. It's just happens to be it's ranging at this time and it'll switch. The market cycle will slowly move the volume over. A few hours later, a few hours earlier. You'll see these things happen like a natural progression. It's okay to mute Wix chat. I hit the like button. Ditto. I concur. Wix, can you make a YouTube video on how smart orcas are?
What a stupid question that is.
What happened 30 close? What do you mean? We didn't have a 30 close yet. Ooh, the 15 looking pretty, but 2 minutes left in that 15. Let's wait for the 30 to close. Let's be patient. Paciente. Wix, what should we be looking for? Buys or sells for a big move? For a big move, you should be looking for sells on the daily candle. These ranges are big, huh? Those are 8 pips right there. Yeah, these candles are bigger than we have them. This is 100 pips right here, 80 pips right here. It's not bad. I'm waiting on this 30 close, chat. Daily just flipped. Yeah, but I would be careful here. If it drives, great, but understand that you might create a range here, come back up, grab orders for the drive. Also understand that the previous 4-hour closed bullish, so highly likely this candle kicks a bottom wick and comes up. If it doesn't, then you act on it, right? On the next 4-hour. And we didn't close below here either. So interesting thing here is not that interesting. Daily just flipped for a sec, as you said. It could come down. I'm not convinced that this is the drive. If it is, great, and I'll just miss this part. I'm off the understanding that the 4-hour will need to come up The 4 hour doesn't just typically drive the other way. The next candle will need to come back up, retest the highs. So I'm not expecting a drive down. If it happens, then it happens. But I'm not expecting a drive down. I'm expecting maybe a range, maybe a weak bearish candle closure, and then the next hourly, the next 30. But you have some volume, right? You've rejected off for resistance, so just the drive down here might not finish as a drive, might just finish as a wick. What you cashed this morning? 56. I have 2 trades this, well, 3 trades total, but just this morning I had 2 and yesterday morning I had 1. I have 3 trades so far this year. Line at 2036.6. That's a line below which I think will drive if we get a closure there on the 4 hour off the rip. If the 4 hour is able to come down here and close insanely bearish below 2036, another 50 pips, then I think on the next 4 hour I'm off the rip below there. You're looking at the signals. True. Will it pop here? Oh, it's going down. This actually looks... What was your second trade this morning? I was just gonna say, yeah, this looks like my second trade this morning. Second trade was here. This wick. And I only played the wick, just the flip here. The flip and that's it. Once it flipped, I closed full. That little box was my entire trade. Yeah, I mean, look, this 15, this is textbook. 15 had a nice top wick here. This is nice. But it doesn't tap the areas that I needed here. And I would like to take this off the 30 and not the 15 in that situation with the 4 hour. At least The 30 with the 4-hour being so bullish. Let's see. We'll see. I don't trust it to drive down here. I think we'll reject. The ranges are bigger than usual, right? Because we had that massive drive down today. So it created wide ranges, right? A trending market creates big ranges. And we have a lot of ranges to fill, so I don't think this is the drive yet. What's your opinion about Donvo signals? He's got a really good right turning signal. He's not that good at making lefts. I don't think he has that signal. But his forex signals are best in the game, bar none. Did exactly the same thing, sitting in my car Publix parking lot just before heading home. Made that trade, held it a little longer. Nice. Weren't you worried about that bullish forming a top wick for the previous 15? No, it was after the 30 closure. So the 30 closed bearish, the hourly coming down, 4-hour bearish. Hazard lights are mids, true. In general, any kind of lights past 10 p.m. is mid. I think if you live out in the country or in the mountains, you should not be allowed to drive with lights on. It would just make life a lot more fun. This turn is really sharp. This turn has 14 cars stacked at the end of it. No, I wouldn't expect the monthly highs to be broken. No, not unless we come down and tap 2010, 2009 areas. Then maybe we come up and break monthly highs. Not the way we're driving right now. Yeah, the weekly's back in range. This weekly closes bearish like this. If it doesn't flip this week, then yeah, we're not coming up to re-break monthly highs to come down until we grab a bottom wick at 2010 areas. Is this what you think about all day? No, I forget it as soon as I turn off the charts. I have a very short memory. And it's not the weed's fault. We get a massive dojo like 30-minute we had earlier. Oh, but this was a news candle. You don't I mean, you can disregard it, I guess, but you can't really, like, you can disregard a doji candle, but you can disregard the fact that it opened up and closed in the same spot, right? But you cannot disregard how it printed and what levels it tapped, because sometimes it'll tap the levels you need before the drive, but if you disregard it, then you're disregarding the levels that it tapped and you're looking for the next candle to do it, you're not going to get it. You can't disregard the levels that price tapped. You also, in some situations, a lot of times you can block it out, but in some situations you need to know and be aware of what it created first, the top wick or the bottom wick, and how it created it on the smaller time frame. It's not in every situation that you just disregard it. It's not, okay, you can disregard it in terms of it wasn't a decision-making candle. It's not that you can't disregard it, it's that you can use to your advantage of how it formed. Put it that way. There you go. You can if you pay attention to how it formed, you can use the minor details, the smaller time frames within that to your advantage. On what are you waiting to form? Waiting on candles to close. W Brazil buckets. It's the best thing you can do in Forex. Make a withdrawal. A lot on 50K is okay? I would say it's okay. Jordan or LeBron? Peja Stojakovic. In terms of daily candle, do you expect a steeper top wick? Yes. Yes, exactly as you say. Do I expect to drive past 2030 levels? Do I expect that? No, I expect us to hold 2030 here for now. And come up, grab more orders. Or at least not today, but we'll see. You even have that King's jersey? I do have a King's jersey, but it's not Peja. It's the King's jersey that I have is Jason Williams, white chocolate, number 55. J-Dub. Not yet, Jay. Not yet. White boy Wednesday. Shout out, Jay. Yes. So the 15 closed there. Last 15 of the 4 hour. We close respecting support. $30 flip bullish. I mean, yeah, you had plenty. I think on that flip you had plenty of time to manage it. It went exactly 20 pips. We're in a range of 10. Let's see. I doubt we'll have a bearish for our close, but if it's a weak bearish, I'm probably going to stick to the bullish analysis, wait for a bottom wick. Smoking weed help with your trading? Adds about 20 horsepower. Reza in the house. What's the deal, bro? We got to talk tomorrow. We need to have a meeting tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ooh. Flippity pippity. I'm not in here. And won't be in here. You reckon cocaine and trading is a good combo? I mean, if you're the Wolf of Wall Street, sure. Uh, uh. Damn, this shit look like it's gonna drive, goddamn. Jay, I told you not yet. Don't screw up the surprise. No one will force any hands in here, alright? Things will be done on their own schedule. Oh, my mic is twice already. It just shut off. This fucking thing just disconnected. Wix, what do you say about the DXY?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
How much leverage you use? All of it. I mean, I don't think, yeah, I don't think I get close to using up my leverage on positions. Where would you like the 4-hour close? So here's the thing. Unless it closes massively bearish, it's irrelevant kind of how it closes here. Well, like, it's irrelevant what level, because now we've created a range, right? This from this top wick to this bottom wick of 38 pips. So if we can break the lows off the rip and flip bullish, we have range to fill the wick up here. If we can break the highs and flip bearish, we have range to fill this wick at least. So it's very interesting because it's closing in the middle of a range, and it'll be interesting how it opens. And we'll play it off the smaller time frame. But obviously, if you get this on the hourly, then you're expecting the next hourly to come down. If you're getting this bearish closure. Will it be the case? Maybe for a little bit. Do you trade 1 to 50 or 1 to 10? The broker offers, I think, 1 to 500 or 1 to 100. But does it get used? I don't think so. It doesn't get used. Broker offers 1 to 2,000. Damn. Wait till NFP and then full margin your $100. Yeah, Green. I just realized I actually flipped it as you wrote it. Oh, shit. Trade NFP? Yes. Mind sharing your choice for broker? Yes. Probably the only London Mandem in here right now is 2 a.m., but I love these streams. No, definitely not the only one. There's quite a few. What happened to new music rotation? I talked about it earlier. That's got to show up on time. Yeah, I've spent a few hours looking for stuff, and I didn't like any of it. It doesn't beat what we had. Opinion on Domantas Sabonis. His father was more dominant. He's a better player, but his father was more dominant. So I think his father had way better court vision. Arvydas Sabonis was fucking legend. Yes, sir. Well, feel better I didn't take those sells. Now, if we came up and tapped 44 here before we came down, I think we would have drove through. Opinion on Laurie Markkinen? Why is his name Laurie? Why they call that big man Laurie? I can already see it. If my 7-foot homie named Laurie pulls up. Babe, where you going? Oh, me and Laurie, we going out to the club. The hell you're not. Tracy? Tracy's alright. It's a girls and a boys thing. But like Lori, right? Tracy McGrady. Word. Who the fuck is Lori? Three minutes here till the 4 hour, till the hourly close. 4 hour closing bullish. I'd kind of want all these. I'd want the hourly, I think, to fall in line with that. And the 30 to fall in line with that, right? Because this happens here. If this is how we're printing and we're holding this support across the board, if this is the next candle right here, right? We don't have a bottom wick on this current 15. If that's the next candle here with this bottom wick like that, then I will take the flip ski. Honestly, it really depends. I might even take a wick entry depending on how the 4 hour opens and how steep it drives down. We might have a bottom wick entry. 2 minutes here. Could get interesting. It's a lot of time, 2 minutes, so the market might move here, you know. Stacy King from those 90s Bulls. Yes, sir. Let's check out the 23-minute time frame. 23, looking bearish, kind of. It's got 15 minutes left. Maybe you can close bullish. I don't know. I never thought of it like that. I just news drives the market in the direction of technical analysis. I mean, it also creates it. It creates price. It's the catalyst for the market to drive. You have a premium subscription trading new? Yep. 20,000 candles, baby. 20,000. Let me know. I keep going. Got that close. Oof, the hourly is a doji candle. Bullish doji. So, we didn't get our doji, didn't get our weak bearish. We have a bullish 4 hour. What did it respect here? Oh, it closed below, huh? No, it closed respecting this. It closed above. But below here. But above here. Not convinced of anything. Does the member get to trade other session with you? Yes. Get the private session on Sundays. going to be very similar to yesterday's London session. Tonight's London, once establishes resistance, it's going to come down, retest the lows at some point. And if it doesn't arrange through London to come down for New York, it'll come down nicely for London. Which range do we have here? Tap 2044 here. I can't take the flip. We had a bullish 4-hour close. Look at this bullish 4-hour. Can't take a sell into it unless you have some bearish closures on the smaller time frame. And everything's bullish on the small time frame. It's 4 a.m. How are things looking? You're looking at it. Music? Yes. Was the meet and greet in London within the next maybe 3 to 4 months. The first 5 of this hourly closed bullish, no bottom wick. Patience, my friends. I'm gonna wait for this 5 to close regardless of what happens. Drive up, drive down. Give me 1 second. I want to go to the bathroom for a sec. Gotta piss like a racehorse. God damn it. Anyone gonna say muted? No? No one's gonna say muted. Okay, there we go. Coming up here on the 5. So much for that, H. Anyone take anything tonight? Yep, I'm fucking lit up of these perks, bruh. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I would never take Glenn's perks or his wheelchair. Do you think there's enough volume to break out or stay out? I don't know, but if there will be, we'll fucking be there. Been in the sell since 2053, not expecting to drive up from here too much. This Asian really want 2027 levels to be tapped. Didn't get that within last night news. 2027. Ooh, you've been in the sell for a while. Just riding this thing out. You like European basketball? You mean where they can just knock the ball off the rim? No. Gotta run. Later, Rosa. Oh, he's gone already. Looking for sells or buys right now, Wix? Yes. Which one of those? It hasn't. The market hasn't told me yet. Buys at 2035. Well, you should at least have no more risk on the table. And then how much you want to take off the table, how much you want to secure is on you. Don't get greedy though. Market doesn't move in a straight line. It's not going to just fly up forever for you. How can I become a member? You got to join through my YouTube. Stops to be E. Yeah, perfect. 10% running. You shouldn't even be asking me a question. You should just let it run to wherever you feel like eventual TP is. That's it. If you're in that position, you, my friend, are doing very well tonight. Flip entry? No. Definitely not. What I would take is if we can flip on the hourly and break the lows and create a bottom wick, I would take the rebreak of the hourly high. Right, if the hourly can come down here and create a wick here, eventually like that, and then come back up. I'll take a buy as it re-breaks its own high over here. But first we would need to come down and create a bottom wick for that hourly. Okay, 15 just closed above everything, almost above everything. Yeah. So let's see if we can break the previous 15 low. Or get anywhere close to it. I want us to come down 2042. If we tap 2042, which would be right creating the bottom wick, that would be a flip here on the hourly. If the 15 breaks the previous 15 low, the hourly would flip, give us that bottom wick we were just talking about. And then if the 15 can flip bullish, it would give us the rebreak of the high on the hourly that we were just talking about. Okay. So let's see, because you might flip and never come back up there, but if it does, we'll be in it. Because if it never breaks that previous 15 low, the hourly never gets a bottom wick, you're looking for buys on an hourly that never grabbed orders. It kind of plays with your confidence, right? It's good to drive here, but I'm not in it. So we do all at once. Maybe this just drives, right? The 4 hour, no bottom wick. Maybe it makes one much later on in the 4 hour. December we had one 15 pip loss, I believe, and the rest were W's. No, December I had one 26 pip loss. Which, if it was probably New York session, we probably would have held it, but. Or was it New York session? I don't remember. $15 made a bottom wick. Oh, there goes. There's the punch up. Massive 1 pip drive here. Should probably give you a and come up higher. But I am not in here. My thoughts on selling. All about these thoughts. All right, pop already. It's getting annoying. I'm not in a position. I don't plan to get in here on this 15 the way it's printing, and it's just the nature of what the market's doing. I'm not preventing you guys from trading. You can definitely take your positions, just not for me. I'm very principled when it comes to looking for my positions and taking what I like. That ain't it, Chief. Not yet. Or not here. Not in this case. There's the pop. Now, if we can come back down, grab some orders after that pop, that'd be even better. Now I want the pop the other way. That would be better. But I doubt we're going to see a huge pop the other way. When I say huge pop, like the 4-hour breaking the lows now. Or at least on this hourly. But I do want to pop the other way in order to grab orders from here, establish 2043 as a clear support, right? And you do that by attempting to come down below it and then closing above it. If you're able to do that, then we can look for positions up. What'd you do for a living before this? I was a ventriloquist. Professional ventriloquist. What do you arrange in which the daily top wick could be based off previous history? Used to go to my shows. Yeah, shit. Check out my OnlyFans. Show your dummy. I show my dummy, this fucking stream is gonna become unavailable. Due to due to violations of our privacy policy, this stream is unavailable. Drop my like. Appreciate you, Atlanta. Oh, that's Husky. Copyright dummy. Yeah. Sorry. Privacy policy, copyright, whatever. Ahmed the Dead Terrorist type shit? Yeah. That type shit. Silence! I kill you! Imagine if this stream was like a ventriloquist stream. Imagine it. Ooh, wouldn't that be crazy? If this chat was just run. Oh, if this whole fucking stream was just a dummy sitting here and I would be outside the screen or just sitting next to him with a dummy on my shoulder trading. Imagine fucking Ahmed over here running the stream trading. Just a ventriloquist dummy. Your guru's a dummy. You deserve more subscribers? Yeah, I need a sponsorship deal too. Hey, Comedy Central, where you at? I need a special. I need more win. I need a max win. That's right. Sorry. I need a max deal. The local smoke shop sponsor? No, they're out of business because of me. They're not sponsoring shit. I walk in there, they're like, yo, we out. Told you already, we out. Gotta wait. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. You still smoke Newports, Wix? Why, did I ever disclose that? I must have. Yeah, I used to smoke. No, I don't smoke them. I haven't smoked a cigarette. I quit cold turkey in 2011, I want to say 2012. 2012. I quit cold turkey just one day. I woke up and I was like, no more. But I used to smoke Newports right after a blunt. Because a Newport after a Blizzy was fucking great. You drink clean? I look like I drink clean? Like, don't answer that. Roll mine with tobacco? No. I make sure there's no tobacco. I hate turkey. Am I an addict? Well, then don't go to Turkey, bro. Fuck. After that comment, I wouldn't show up in the Middle East, period. Newports needed that New York seal? Yeah, they did. Okay, okay. Bearish 5, but what about the 15? I don't mind this. So if the 15 can close like this in 3 minutes, if the next candle can grab orders below this 15 and flip, we'll look for that flip, not for the bottom wick. Can't take a wick here. Oh shit, I ain't heard this since last year. Y'all wanna dance? Click, click, click. Dancers versus singers. Everybody. Perfect. Nah, I couldn't dance. I got blisters. Mo fire. Do you believe that people who say vaping is just as bad as smoking? Do I believe science? Yes. Okay. Pulling back here. Lock it in here. Let's see. Let's see if in 30 seconds on this 30-minute close we can get a bottom wick back down below 2043.63. Three, two, one. Bottom wick. Okay. A little further down. Fucker. How steep is this? I want a steeper wick. Shit. Yeah, it might if it breaks the 5 here. This is tough. Steeper wick, steeper wick. Come on down. If we break the previous 15 low, I'll set a buy stop here above the current candle high. It's only 4 pips here. On the 6th strain, watching wicks. What are you in Queens? Oh, you're in the city. Oh, you're in Brooklyn. No, Brooklyn doesn't have the 6. Brooklyn has the B, the Q, the D. Was that it? Broke the previous 5. Will it ride up here? It can. What did it do here? But I'm not in. I really want to break the previous 15 before that flip. I don't know if we will. It might flip and just drive. Six runs through BK to Uptown. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been on a train. I mean, I've been on some trains, but like I haven't been on the New York City subway in like 10, 15 years. So I'm sure it changed. Can't lie, Brody. I live in my building, smell like a hamster. Well, take his ass to Petco. Just bring him back. Be like, here, y'all, one got out. Get him! Ain't nothing wrong with New York City subway system. No, they're perfect. They're really good if you want to like teach your kids about like Chernobyl rats, just any oversized critters. Perfecto. So we rebroke the lows that we established initially before the flip. So okay, so I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the break of the 30 candle high. I'm also accounting for 2 pips of spread. Okay. So it would be right here, 44.5. This is perfect, right? We broke the previous 15. Oh, no, we haven't yet, but we've tapped this area. So at this point, if we flip bullish, we should be making our way up to 2047. If we don't, we will delete after closure. If we end up closing bearish here back in range, we will delete, and then we will look for a top wick on the next candle to bring us down and actually flip the hourly and the 4 hour. So we'll see. All right. A bottom wick on the previous 5. Super high spreads for me? Yeah, spreads are a bit higher than normal. My spreads are like between 1.5 and 2.5. Typically, they're between 1 and 1.5. Oh. He said super high spreads at 2? No, it's like more or less normal. Stops. So typically, honestly, I would probably hold stops here at 2034. But because it's Asian session and I'm not going to sit here through the night and manage it, if we do get activated but it starts coming down, I will probably close positions below 2040 and wait for the next positions to set up. I probably wouldn't look for pineapples here just because I wouldn't sit and manage it through the night. If it goes against us, so the stops will be tighter than typical, but if it doesn't, be Gucci. What I will say though is if the 15 closes bearish below 2043.5, then we will probably close out, or not close out, delete the buy stops. That's really nice on a 2-hour. Buys looking invalid, I don't know. Well, they will be if we close on the 15 below here. If we close bearish but above, I'm keeping them open. Why don't we wait for it to tap 2038? Because if we were heading back down to 2838, it's highly likely that we're able to grab some sells to there. Well, if it's a fake out, you'll see this close, obviously, and then we will look for a top wick on the next candle and then a flip down. First, I will see this close. Already no top wick, so you can't take the bottom wick here. You can't take a wick entry because the 15, well, the 30 and the hourly for now are printing in different directions, and so is the 15. But in about 90 seconds, if we're below 2043, or if we close like we are right now, then you're looking for a top wick. It's roughly these areas. And you can take the flip as long as there's a bottom wick here on this candle, like this. Overall though, look, the 30 doesn't have a bottom wick here, right? So this could just be a 30 coming down to break that low. And if it breaks that low and then starts coming up, it's in a really good position to come up here to 2047 areas. What it do, boo boo? Oh man. Yeah, mods ain't playing. Well, I'm gonna delete the buy stops here and just close back in range on the 15. Call it a day, Wix. I'm not leaving. I ain't leaving. Call it a year. See you in 2025, chat. Martin's taking a buy. Perfect. Let's mark that off right here. It's Martin's buy. Good luck. Look at you, you're nodding off. Yes. Wix Asian session still not got an entry this year, right? Right. I mean, we're only a session and a half in. Almost 2 sessions in. If this flies up, Martin got the wickiest entry. Damn, Martin. Damn, Daniel. I mean, Martin's right on the higher time frame. But for now, for this 15 and 30, I don't know. Honestly, I hope the shit rides up for like 15 pips so you could take a TP and then comes back down so we can have positions. That's what I hope it does. Right, because I need a top wick on the 15 anyway, right? And you're in buys, so like we can both be winners. Let's hope the shit rides up, you close your positions and then get some entries. And then you could say my TP is your entry. Too high to do analysis. Hey, you want to make some money? Nah, I'm too high. Maybe next time. I'm just gonna go make some extra glizzies right now. Hey, let's go, Martin. Hope this shit smacks. Damn, y'all, we should have listened to Martin. I don't know what that is, bro. Oh, shit, look at that 5. 5 rebreak out of lows. 15. Huh? What's your favorite pair of J's? The raw double pack. Should they delete buy stops? Yes, sir. Never came back up there. And now we're 7 minutes away from the hourly close. And that's going to close for now bullish, while the 30 is bearish and the 15 is bullish but below range. So bro said the raws. I did, Max. I said the raws. Time frames all over the place. Yep. Yeah, this chart's more confused than a dog looking at his own reflection. You guys ever see a dog look in the mirror and it goes, "Rrr?" They even make the noise. Question, if there's a bunch of small levels in a range on the lower time frame, but they are strong, is it worth waiting until price breaks out of those multi-level range to play the slow game? I mean, it's like, I don't look at things like that. I look at things as in like not strong, or it's like the higher the time frame, the stronger the closure, right? But it's not about playing the slow game or the fast game. It's about getting what you need, and I'm very principled on that. Like I said, I take what I need, or I don't take anything at all. So it's waiting for your positions to set up, not price to break out. I mean, if that's what you wait for, then you need to do that on every time it happens. I have no positions in the new year for Asian sessions. I wouldn't mind if we maintain this price below. Oh, and now it's coming up the last few minutes. 5 minutes here. 5 minutes for the hourly close. If it flips, it'll fucking run up in the last 2 minutes, and we just won't be part of it, or will we? I don't know. Like, if it spent 20, 30 minutes doing this, fine, but it spent 56 minutes making that bottom wick on the hourly. Will it really flip and drive in the last 2 minutes? It could. We've seen it happen. But no, I'm not taking it. Even if drive's great, yeah, it's tough. Wow. It's 3 minutes. Yeah, it's moving a lot. Good job, Martin. Martin with the W. Martin riding heavy right now with 12 pips in profit. They see me rolling. They hating. Patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. Three minutes. Some of you are like, no, please don't drive. Martin's over there like,
break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
oh man, it's 2 minutes here. From the way it looks of it, it should run up. Like it flipped here, but I just don't know why it would wait till the end of this fucking candle. It waited 58 minutes to do this. Fucker. Man of the match. That's funny. Martin texting his ladies like, no. Martin shopping for a Bugatti right now. You crazy? Martin is on the Bugatti website right now building his Chiron. Remember those days? I mean, some of you are still living through those days. But I used to have those days where I'd win 4 trades in a row. I'm walking into the Lambo dealership talking about, hey, don't let nobody drive this. 1 minute to go. Oh shit. Last minute. Poppity pop. Yeah, this is just not fair compared to New York, right? Or compared to London, like it's nice and clean resistance form, retake. We're pulling back, pulling back. Back in range? Nope. Last minute flip. Yep. Yes. Looks, I'm gonna mute you back. Do it. Buy off the rip? No. I doubt it's gonna drive off the rip. If it does, great. Psh, not that I doubt it, just look, we have a bottom wick, yeah, so we can, but we don't have a top wick, so I don't know how much range there is. Probably makes a top wick and comes back down in range. No bottom wick, no top wick. The hourly looks like ass and feet. Look at it. Looks like an ass with pimples and feet with bunions. That's my description of that candle. It's terrible. Said fuck it, trusted Martin, FOMO'd. FOMO'd right in there. Oh, both Tylers did. Damn. Martin be leading the Tyler gang. Honestly, Martin, if there was ever a time to start up signals, it's now. Because there's demand, right? You gotta milk this. You gotta milk this success. You gotta milk this fame for what it's worth. If I was you, I wouldn't sleep tonight. Just fucking start building out a Telegram signals page. Martin gonna drop signals for 17 days. Martin Sanity. Remember Linsanity? Where he just fucking got superpowers for 2 weeks? And then God was like, nah, give me that shit back, bro. Martin Sanity. This Asian session been bad. New York this morning was very good. Yes. London last night was fucking awesome. Right after our session, remember we reached resistance, and I said when we tap, we might range a bit, and we ranged, and then London hit, and it fucking drove. Yo, good shit, bro. Damn. Rad. Rad. Didn't look like it with 2 minutes to go, right? But he ran that 2-minute offense and got himself a W. It's just the nature of the market. Hey, somebody dropped $5. My bad. I mean, not my bad that you dropped $5. But $5. Like, thank you. You dropped $5. My bad. I didn't see your message. You see, what do you see on charts? 2055 or 2025? I can't predict that. Like, you give me way too much credit. I need to, like, call Edgar Casey or something. I need to. Yeah. Or Martin had all 3 timeouts remaining. True. Why don't you trade Forex? Comment of the day. I don't know why I didn't trade. Derp. I just didn't have trades set up. That's goofy. Congrats, Martin. W. As for me, I'm tight. Nah, I'm surviving here off the 50 pips from the morning. Call it a session? Yeah, I'm probably going to. Yeah. No top wick here on the last candle, right? So you're expecting this to come back down and re-break the lows before doing anything. Will it do that? I don't know. But you're expecting that because there's no top wick indicating no range. So at some point you're expecting to come back down and flip bearish. The reason I can't take buys there is because we haven't formed the top wick on the smaller time frame yet, right? The 5, but I need like the 15 or the 30. Actually, no, look, the 5 doesn't have a top wick. The 15 isn't closed. The 5 actually has no top wick either, indicating it should come back down. So we don't know if that top wick on the next candle tops out here or here or here. That's why it's hard to take this buy here, because if you top out here, you see a couple of pips and then you're driving down. You might see 10, you might see 20, you might see 30, you might see 2. So no confirmation for me to get in a trade. I avoid it, right? No FOMO. And if it drives, it just continues driving. I'm just not in positions here. It's not what I'm looking for. How long did it take you to be profitable? About 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. Every streamer, if Martin begins to stream. Bend the knee. Winter is coming. Oh, winter is here. Martin is coming. Pause. How long do you stay on the charts? I'm gonna wait for this 15 closure and be done. That's a good one, Darkblade. Update your session trades to Martin plus 12 pips. Later, Eddie. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, we had a really wild last 2 weeks of the year, and now we're starting the new year off with a bit of a range. Buys didn't make sense. They did on the higher time frame and the 4 and the hourly, but not the way it's set up. I just have no entry. What am I looking for when it comes to sells? Probably a bearish 4-hour closure. At this point, you have your third straight bullish 4-hour candle, highly likely coming up here. At some point, it'll come back, form a support, and then drive further up. But I can't guess what the night's gonna bring, right? What London's gonna bring. I can understand the next 4-hour, and the next 4-hour I'll probably look for a break of this low here at 1 a.m. and then a drive up, but that's London. Can we close like this? What I will tell you, chat, is now, see the 30 closed and the hourly closed with no top wick? But now the 15 is closing and it gave us that range. It gave us that top wick. So if we can pull back from here, I will look for positions on a flip. we can do this. Come down, tap this area, and then flip. Then I don't mind taking this flip because now there's a wick formed. There's a top wick that's going to exist there on the previous candle. And then you would also bounce off a support, right? And then you would flip. You're expecting to fill the range. About 25 pips there. So should be enough as long as we get a closure with a top wick on this 15 and next 15 breaks the previous 15, flips the hourly, gives it a bottom wick, a steeper bottom wick, and then flips the hourly bullish again. Streamline this session? No. Signals? I don't sell signals. Don't provide signals. I stream for free for you guys. What's the difference between Don signals and trading live with him? Well, when you take the signals, you're SMC Jared. When you trade live with him, you're Devious Jared. And that would be the difference. Also, whenever Wick's suddenly very quiet while on Don's Zoom, he's entering position. Not necessarily, but I'll give you a hint. If I'm on Don's stream and you see me looking this way, like this, if I'm doing this, I'm probably looking at a position. If I'm doing this, I'm most likely mapping out a position. And if I'm doing this, it means I'm not paying attention to the charts and I'm chilling with you guys. So, breakdown, position, BS. Yeah, Don recognized that. He said, "You know what? You're a dead giveaway when you're taking a position." I was like, "How?" He's like, "You're looking that way." Morse code me your entries. Hold on one second. Sure. Here's the stops. Here's the TP. Got it, thanks. Entered. You guys are fucking stupid. I love everybody. That's a buy. I mean, you asked for Morse code. Yeah, we're driving up here. Are we? Are we? We got a bottom. We got a top wick. 15. Pull back. TP1 smashed. Yeah, it's just driving straight up, fucker. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna call it a session here. Martin's the fucking goat. Yo, Martin, thank you for being a good sport and letting us troll you for a bit. We love you. We appreciate you for coming through. Not everyone's a good sport, but you, my friend, are a champ. Fucking legend. Martin ending the stream. Yeah, let's ask Martin. Can we call it? Can we call it, bro? Uh. Oh, he dipped? Pippin dip? Oh. I told you he's at the dealership right now. New car, who this? He pulled the Pippin dip. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a session here, chat. I would apologize, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna apologize for that. I don't control the markets. Yo, LeCedric, Johnson, Stewart, Harris the third. Honestly, that's how I feel your name should be said. It needs to have like 4 more names, LeCedric. But that's not what he said. It's Junior. I knew it was something in there. I knew it. Third, second, the fourth. I knew it. There's definitely a middle name. It's not just LeCedric Harris. Prentice? LeCedric Prentice Harris? I fucking knew it. LeCedric Prentice Harris Jr. That's dope. You're a good sport too. Alright, I'm going to call it. Chat, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know it was hump day. We're 2 streams into the new year, but gold is forcing my hand here, right? I got to do what I got to do. At this point, there's no positions for me. I know you guys showed up, spent a couple hours here with me. Hope you guys actually get some value out of these sessions. If we don't get a trade, hope you find some value in our discussions. I know a lot of people don't trade exactly like I do. Well, no one trades exactly like I do. So hope you're finding value and hope you're finding and discovering yourself, right, in these streams. I hope you're discovering your trading style. I hope you're learning more about your own relationship with money, your own relationship with risk, because all these things are going to make you a better trader. And that's the goal here, right? To make you a better trader. I mean, if we get dubs, this is more of a, right, the pullback session, the wind down session, the lower volume session. But I mean, we still get hours during the year, but the key takeaway here should be value and some knowledge that you won't just, find printed somewhere. Knowledge that you can ask, knowledge that comes from experience, knowledge that's guided by experience. All right, gang, that's our session. Bougie, Tom Lee, I see you guys. Last two remaining in the Zooms. Appreciate you guys. Well, not last two on cam. Everyone else in the Zoom, love you guys. Mods, thank you as always for helping me run the chat, run the stream. You guys are a big part of this. Green, Carly, see you guys. Who else was there? I think Spectral was there. There was a lot of people here before. And everyone else, hit the like button. Yes, thank you, Carly. Drop a like. I always forget. Actually, I'm going to drop a like right now. Like number 11. That's what my shit says, like number 11. Drop a like, sub to the channel. This way you know when we're on. Oh, turn on your notifications. This way you know when we're on. But we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be on downstream, 8 a.m. Eastern. Yunez, I think, streams at like 3 a.m. And right back here for the final Asian session stream of the week. We only get 3 this week. And then we're going to do a private session on Sunday for everyone at Wix's table. We'll be running our last Wix's table, I think, was 40 pips. So we'll be running Wix's table. This will be the first one of this year on Sunday. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube, just like I do every day. And as you already know, chat, just like that, another Asian session is in the books.